They've made us laugh, cry, and sing along. But away from the cameras, some of our favorite stars are fighting for their health every single day. Today, we honor those who face life-changing illnesses with courage, grace, and an unshakable spirit, reminding us that true strength lives far beyond the spotlight. Tim Curry, born April 19, 1946, is one of those remarkable figures. Known worldwide for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, his magnetic voice and sly grin made him a legend of stage and screen. But in 2012, his life took a devastating turn. A severe stroke left him with paralysis in his legs and made speaking a daily challenge. Many would have stepped away forever, but not Tim. From his wheelchair, he still meets fans. Wit as sharp as ever, smile unshaken. In 2024, he even made a brief return to films with the horror movie Stream, his first screen role in 14 years. Now at 79, Tim Curry proves that illness may touch the body, but it can never steal the light of a truly brilliant soul. Brad Arnold, the unmistakable voice behind Kryptonite and Here Without You, has spent decades on stage as the frontman of Three Doors Down. But now, at 46, his biggest fight isn't in the spotlight. In May 2025, Brad revealed he's battling stage 4 clear cell renal carcinoma, an aggressive form of kidney cancer that has spread to his lungs. The diagnosis forced the band to cancel their summer tour as he focuses entirely on treatment. This battle comes just months after another heartbreak. In September, Brad lost his beloved golden retriever, Luna, in a sudden and tragic accident at home. Her collar became caught on part of a fence, cutting off her air. Brad later broke down on stage in Dallas as he shared the devastating news with fans. For millions, It's Not My Time was just a hit song. For Brad, it's now a mantra, a reminder that even in the darkest hours, hope still plays the loudest note. Bruce Willis, the man who went from charming detective in Moonlighting to action legend as John McClane in Die Hard, built a career that spanned decades, with unforgettable roles in The Sixth Sense, Pulp Fiction, and dozens more. In 2022, his family announced he was retiring after being diagnosed with aphasia, a condition affecting speech and comprehension. A year later, they revealed the cause: frontotemporal dementia, a progressive and incurable disease that slowly takes away language, movement, and memory. Now 70, Bruce is rarely seen in public. A recent appearance thanking Los Angeles first responders was one of the few glimpses fans have had in years. Loved ones say he can no longer speak, struggles to walk, and may not remember his acting days. Surrounded by his wife Emma, ex-wife Demi Moore, and his 5 daughters, Bruce's final chapter is no longer about Hollywood blockbusters, but about courage, family, and the quiet strength of facing the unthinkable. Teddy Mellencamp Arroyav, daughter of rock legend John Cougar Mellencamp, carved out her own path as a television personality, podcast host, and accountability coach. Best known for her time on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and her 2 T's in a Pod podcast, she also founded the lifestyle coaching brand All In by Teddy, though it drew criticism over its extreme and one-size-fits-all methods. In October 2022, she was diagnosed with stage 2 melanoma. By February 2025, her health had taken a drastic turn. Brain tumors were discovered, prompting surgery, and by April, the cancer had metastasized to her lungs, now officially stage 4. She's endured over a dozen surgeries and is undergoing immunotherapy, radiation, and additional treatments. Doctors have given her roughly a 50-50 prognosis, but that hasn't shaken her resolve. "I truly believe that I'm gonna live," she declared on the Jamie Kern-Lima show, channeling strength and vulnerability in equal measure. Teddy recently paused immunotherapy to give her body time to recover, after scans showed that her tumors were actually shrinking. Some are now barely visible. She acknowledged the highs and lows of her emotional and physical state, driven by side effects that left her feeling weak, mentally scattered, and struggling to maintain her previous active lifestyle. Amid the cancer battle, she confronted another painful chapter. Rumors of an alleged affair with horse trainer Simon Schroeder surfaced. On the podcast, she emotionally reflected, wondering if her cancer was a form of payback for past mistakes, while also admitting remorse and expressing gratitude for the support she's received, including from her estranged husband Edwin Oroyov, who paused their divorce filings to stand by her side. Harvey Weinstein, once the towering force behind indie hits like Pulp Fiction and Shakespeare in Love, helped redefine modern cinema. He won major awards and co-founded Miramax and the Weinstein Company. But in 2017, sexual abuse allegations from dozens of women triggered the hashtag #MeToo movement. By 2020, Weinstein was convicted in New York. That conviction was later overturned in 2024 due to procedural errors, leading to a retrial in 2025. In April 2025, jury selection began for Weinstein's retrial. By June 11, 2025, the jury delivered a split verdict. He was found guilty of a criminal sexual act involving Miriam Haley, acquitted in the case of Kaya Sokola, and the third charge, Jessica Mann's rape allegation, ended in a mistrial after the jury foreperson refused to continue deliberations, citing threats. In addition to the legal turmoil, Weinstein has faced serious health issues. In 2024, he was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia and underwent emergency heart surgery. Amid these conditions, his attorneys sought, and won, a court order allowing him to be housed at New York's Bellevue Hospital instead of Rikers Island during the retrial. Meanwhile, new allegations continue to surface. A woman named Crystal McKinney, previously known in a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, added a complaint accusing Weinstein of sexual assault in a Manhattan hotel in 2003. Weinstein denies it. Now 73 and already serving prison time for a California conviction, Weinstein faces additional decades behind bars. The retrial verdict, coupled with upcoming proceedings on the unresolved charge, continues to punctuate his fall from Hollywood heights to permanent infamy. Celine Dion, a powerhouse vocalist and emotional force, has captivated the world with her voice for over 40 years. One of the best-selling artists of all time, she's sold more than 200 million records and dominated both Anglophone and Francophone music scenes globally. Her landmark shows include the record-breaking A New Day Las Vegas residency, which ran from 2003 to 2007 and grossed over $385 million. Her rise began in childhood in Quebec, gaining international acclaim after winning Eurovision in 1988, and later enchanting the world with hits like The Power of Love, Because You Loved Me, and the Titanic anthem, My Heart Will Go On. But in December 2022, she announced a diagnosis of stiff person syndrome, SPS, a rare neurological autoimmune disorder that causes painful muscle spasms and severely limited mobility and speech. Despite these challenges, Celine made a triumphant and deeply moving return to the spotlight at the 2024 Paris Olympics opening ceremony, performing from the Eiffel Tower in a moment that stunned and inspired the world. Her story is documented in the Amazon Prime video film I Am, Celine Dion, released in June 2024. The documentary offers an honest look at her journey with SPS, her emotional struggles, and her unwavering spirit. It quickly became Prime Video's most watched documentary ever. Most recently, in March 2025, Celine shared a glimpse of hope with fans via a social media video, smiling while playing golf and spending time with her 3 sons, showing signs of improvement in her treatment and recovery. And in May 2025, she made another rare appearance, a heartfelt pre-recorded video message during the Eurovision Song Contest semifinals, reminding fans of the unity and emotional power of music. The stories you've just heard are a powerful reminder that behind every headline is a human journey, filled with triumphs, struggles, and moments that inspire. If you'd like to see more stories like these, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support helps our channel keep bringing you the stories that matter most and ensures you'll never miss what's coming next.